Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Alright guys, what's up? MR.TwoSix checking back in. It's been a while. And before we get started, I just want to say, guys, I'm sorry for not posting a lot of videos. I've been working on a painting project, and let's just say that went south pretty bad, pretty quick. So the video and all the work I put into that, I was hoping on posting last weekend, and that just postponed my entire timetable. So so to get back on track, so I had been looking for LEDs for Gunpla, or models in general, for a while. I don't feel comfortable soldering, so I was always looking for more not that I don't feel comfortable soldering, I don't feel comfortable dealing with electrical stuff, and that's with when it comes to cars, when I do things at home. You know, I want something that's plug and play. I don't want to deal with wires. I guess that you could say I have a fear of it, but you know, the most I would do on my car as far as electrical is changing a battery, which is pretty simple. And everything else that's plug and play, I'm good. I'm all good with that. But when it comes to cutting wires, splicing wires, soldering, yeah, no, that's not me. I'll pay somebody else to do that. So everything that I found as far as LEDs for Gunpla were battery operated, come in the little module thing like the Bandai ones. The secondhand versions do as well. And then you have some people that actually make LED kits, but to be honest with you, they're kind of pricey. So I stayed away from them, and they didn't solve what the problem that I was looking to solve, and that is, I don't want an LED that's powered via battery. Why? Because most of the time I build my Gunpla, I put it on my shelf, and that's where it stays. I don't pose it, or I don't change the pose of it. And you know, maybe I just want something that with the flip of a switch, boom, the LED in the head or the chest comes on, or wherever else I place them. So in me looking at LED components, of course the algorithm, I don't know whose, I'm guessing Google's, Amazon's, somebody's algorithm. Somebody's algorithm. I was on Instagram looking at, well, just I guess you could say surfing Instagram, and I came across this company. It came up as an advertisement, and I thought it was pretty interesting to say the least. So the name of this company is called Light My Bricks, and what they do is they make LED kits for Lego. So I was like, okay, I'm intrigued, but I had to see what it was that they offered, because I didn't want a Lego brick that could light up. That's not what I wanted. I wanted just an LED. And lo and behold, they make kits that are basically plug and play. And at least in the pictures, they sell the individual LEDs. Now, not only do they sell LEDs and the kits that go with them, but they have soundboards with that run on micro SD cards, so you could basically put your own sound in that soundboard and just hide it somewhere. If it's a big enough kit, you could probably stuff it somewhere, and it comes with the remote control, so you can activate it via remote. They have an RGB kit, so you can have the color changing function, like I don't know if the Exia has that function. I think it does, but you're talking about $200, right? 200 or 300, almost the same, almost the cost of the Perfect Grade Exia itself. So they have that. They have lights in all colors. They have options where you can run on your standard watch battery. They have a battery pack where you can throw in AA's, and they have one that you can power the LEDs via USB. So that's the route I want to take, because I could just plug that into the wall and I'm golden. And the best part is that the LEDs basically they plug into a board, an expansion board. Okay, so they have boards, which I think these kits come with 6 plugs. So one plug would be for power, and then the other 5 would be LEDs, and they have one for 12. So you could pretty much light up a shelf of Gunpla, either 5 or 11 Gunpla, off that one power plug. So this is pretty interesting. Now, will it work? I don't know. We'll see, and we're gonna see what comes in these boxes, because I got 3 kits. Keep in mind, this company is located in Australia. I got this package in 4 days. 4 days. And this was all during the coronavirus stuff, so I can imagine when that's not going on. They advertise 2-day shipping. I'm happy with the 4-day, and internationally, that's pretty incredible. And the shipping was $21, so it wasn't even that expensive. Not like what I've seen in other international stuff. So let's open this up. I think I got 2 or 3 kits, different bulbs. We'll figure it out. All in all, I spent less than $100 in all this. So, ooh, okay. Very well put together. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I do like the packaging, like a bespoke type of deal. Nice touch. And let's put that on the floor. All right, so let's look at the individual parts I got. So USB connectors, you have to buy them separately. Here they are. Let me open one. Oh yes, thank you. So you can see what it looks like. Damn, that's a thin ass wire. So here it is. There's the USB connector. Look how thin that wire is. Again, this is meant to go with Lego. So this is meant to go, the way they advertise it is that the LEDs, each LED can fit under a peg, a Lego peg, which is pretty small. Now let's take a look. I'm gonna open up. Okay, so here's I got a red light kit, right? And this brings four red LEDs. So man, these things are tiny. Oh yeah. Let me separate the LEDs there so you guys could see them. Look how tiny these LEDs are. This is what I'm talking about. This you could put anywhere. Yeah, this fits on a peg, on a Lego peg for sure. And then the connectors are, I mean, just as small too. Might be able to. Okay, let me see. I got my thumb there. That's a connector. That's pretty tiny. My fear was with this is that in some projects, because of the connector or the LED, you wouldn't be able to snake it through a hole because of its size. But looking at it, I think you can. Maybe you have to widen the hole a tiny bit, but not much. And here's a blue. A 4-pack of blue. Each of these 4-packs was $10. The USB was $4 or $5 each one. So I mean, not very expensive, or not expensive at all, I don't think. Saves you the hassle of soldering. Saves you time. So, and the connector on the blue ones are white. That thing's tiny. Let's put these bad boys away. And of course, they had a sale for May the 4th. So that's when I got these. So, alright, so this first lining kit, let's deal with this one first, is the again, a nice box. This is a starter kit, so it comes with LEDs, that's the battery pack, wires, it comes with 2 LED bars, small ones, and then the expansion board is somewhere in this picture, but we'll open it up. And for you people that are into Legos, I used to be, not that much anymore, they make kits specifically for certain Lego kits. So it's not, you don't have to buy a starter kit and try to piece things together. No, if you have, I believe if you have like the Technic Porsche RS3, they have a light kit specifically for that. Okay. Maybe I'm opening this one. It's tight. Yes. Yes, I am opening this wrong. Okay. So don't try to push it out. It doesn't push out. This is magnetized. Voila. Alright, so first things first. It's time to light up. Nice. Cool. Some link to instructions, and just like an about them type of deal. Pretty cool. And then we have a user guide, which will basically go through all the components. Basically, okay, here you go. Here's basically a catalog of what they got. So light bars, individual LEDs, another light bar. I think this is the power. Oh, the bit lights. Here are the expansion boards up here. So you can expand it. What is that? Oh, connecting cables, and then your power options here on the bottom. And then how to. So here they're showing on Lego because obviously this was made for Lego. But see, the purpose of this was for Lego. So the cables are very thin, and they're meant to go around the pegs on a Lego board. So we'll see how to plug them into the expansion board, and then troubleshooting. So again, great stuff. Oh look, Bandai can learn a thing or two from when they include their kits. Here you go. Batteries. It came with batteries. Thank you. And these are CR2032s, which are probably the most common one. Unfortunately, Bandai does this thing where my Perfect Grade Strike, I had to build the light module, and then on top of that, it requires a different battery than any of the other LED modules. So I had to order batteries just for that. And of course, the other LED modules didn't fit in the head of the Perfect Grade Strike, so that kind of sucked. Okay, so we have 3 bags, foam, and then the box. So everything's nicely package here. Alright, so let's go ahead and okay, here are some lights. Which ones are these? Oh, this is the regular one. Okay, so these are just constant on. So more lights. These are white. The one the kit comes with are white. Right? It should. Here's the battery pack. Again, it comes in its own packaging. I'm just having trouble trying to open it because it comes. It's in a little Ziploc. There we go. There it is. So here's the battery thing. It uses the 2 batteries, right? Yeah. So here's the module, the battery module. And it actually uses the 2 batteries. You can put them in there. So at least you get, if you want to use the battery thing, you can. And the best part is, there's an on and off switch right there. So you can have this outside your model and just flick it on and flick it off. How easy is that? Instead of having to deal with taking the head off and taking pieces off to access the light to turn it on or turn it off, you just have this hanging outside, flip of a switch, boop, you're good. So that's that, and again, this connects via this tiny connector to the expansion board. Then here are white LEDs, which, yeah, I already went through this. I'm just getting sidetracked here with the little one. And then here we have the LED strips and the expansion board. So there you go. And it comes with a couple Lego pieces. I guess because the idea, well, for the LED strips, you can put them underneath the Lego boards. Oh good, and it comes with double-sided tape. Oh no. Oh yeah, it does. No. So just pretty much standard. What, these are 6x1 Lego pieces, nothing special. So, and the idea of that is to basically, the LED strip has, this is one of them, has a adhesive on the back. So the idea would be to glue it on the bottom of the 6x1 Lego board. And then again, Jesus. And then the connectors are on the end, that little square thing on the tip of my thumb. That's a connector. There's one on each side of each LED strip. And then it comes with a set of cables. So if you need to lengthen it, you can. And then here's where all the magic happens. The expansion board. So then you just plug each LED into each one, and then you have power running out of one of them. So this is a six connector expansion board, so you could have 5 LEDs and then you have power on one. This is incredible. So that's that kit. That's the starter kit. So on their website, that's the starter kit. I think this was $25 with all of this. So it comes with four LEDs, 2 light strips, extension cables, 2 extension cables, the 6 connector expansion board, the batteries, which by themselves is a big deal, and the battery pack for $25. That's a pretty good deal in my book, that is. And especially, well, we'll see. but I'm hoping it's as easy as it seems to put together. So next we have, I think I had another starter kit, and this one is for specifically for the police car, Lego police car. Now, why would I get this? Good question. It was $20 or $25 as well. Again, not expensive. And again, it's time to light up. User guide, the same. Nothing new there. Okay, so this one's gonna be a little bit different. Yeah. So this one has the battery pack and the expansion board in one of the baggies. It's gonna be the same, so I'm not gonna bother taking it out. Hold on. Yeah, it's the same, so I'm not gonna take it out. So it has that. This also comes with batteries, 2 batteries. Good job. Thank you. This has 4 white LEDs, right? Pretty standard. Now you're probably asking, why did I get this? What's so special about getting another kit that has less? And it's all about this right here. This are flashing white LEDs. So these will flash, hence the police car. And again, nice foam padding. Inside of the box is empty. Love this packaging. Great job. Great job. So that those flashing LEDs are why I got this kit. And again, $20 or $25. Why not? I mean, it's not an issue really, but it solves my issue. It definitely solves my issue. Well, we'll see. We're gonna see if these how these plug into constant power, and see if we can get them lit up. Alright guys, so let's take a look at this. Let's see how, take the user guide so I don't blow myself up. Take this out. Yeah, we'll take the batteries out. We'll take everything out. Let's see how everything lights up. So, pretty standard. Let's take everything out. Okay. Oh, this one comes with a bigger expansion board. Yeah, 8. That's an 8 connector expansion board. So we have white light. Boom! There we go. Everything's very nicely packaged. I loved it. Light my bricks. So far, doing a good job. Come on. There we go. Okay, so the flashing LEDs is only 2. There's only 2 flashing LEDs. So, let's take a look at the user manual. Laying cables in between connecting cables to light strips. Connecting cables to expansion board. Okay. Look for. Okay. So pretty basic. Basically, if the connector doesn't go in easily, don't force it. Seems pretty standard to me. You know, everybody should live by that rule. Don't fit, don't force it. We're gonna do the battery with the batteries first. We're gonna see how this works. how this all comes together. Again, great so far. I mean, these cables are so... I've never seen cables so small. Make sure this is off. Okay. Again, don't force it. That's when things break. Boom. Alright, so our power is plugged in. Great job. Perfect. So minus on this side, and then plus on this one, right? Gotta close it first. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Batteries are in. Nice and snug. Nice little package. Loving it. Alright, let's try out. These are just the regular lights. There we go. Alright, so I got one here separated. Let's plug this on the other side of the power. Okay, it's in. No? Alright, let me check the batteries. There we go. Might have put them in the opposite way. This here is plus, so probably wants that the other way. Gotta reverse the polarities here. Plus is up top. There we go. That might. Oh, we got light. Haha. This is pretty bright. Jesus. Blinding myself. This tiny thing is pretty bright. Shit. My little Gundam head here. That's pretty cool. Turn off the lights. I mean, that's pretty light, and it's dark outside, so there's not a lot of light coming in from outside. That's pretty bright, and that's just one. Alright, turn them back on, please. Thank you. Damn, blinding. All right, let's put all these bad boys on. I want to see what they all look like together. Jesus. So one way to easily tell which way the connectors go is the cables. You can see the cables from the bottom of the connector. You want that facing down as you push it into the connector. So you just want to position the connector. Once it's in, a little oomph, and oh, we got two. Oh man, I'm having too much fun. Jeez, I'm loving this. Okay, so now let's see. Let's try a flashing one. Let's try a flashing one. Okay. Remember, since this cable is so thin, you want to be very delicate. I'm not gonna yank on this, but you still want to be careful. You know, it's not a competition or a race. You know, that's pretty much with anything in modeling. You just want to take your time, be patient. Let's see what we have here. Oh, there's a flashing light. That's so cool. So I guess if you wanted to do something flashing inside a Gundam head, or I don't know, on the chest, but this can change things for a lot of people, because I know high grades are a pain in the ass to work with, but I mean, this is small enough. I would have to jerry rig one of mine to see how it works or comes out, but that's pretty cool. So now let's pull these out. Oh no, wait, actually wait, let's test power. So before I go, let me take out the battery plug. It's not permanent, right? No. Okay, took out the battery. So here I have a female extension, a USB extension I got from Amazon. I think it was like $6 or $8 for two. This is what, 6 feet, 8 feet, I don't know. All right, let's get one of the USB, and we'll also look at the light strips and the other two colors I got, the red and blue. All right, so let's see how this works. Cables are on the bottom. Okay, let's see. Ah, it works! We have constant powered LEDs. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And if you go with a smart like plug adapter type of deal, you could probably do you can program it. I know Amazon sells a bunch of that stuff. You can program it. You could do the clap on clap off deal, whatever you like. This thing could do. I mean, this is awesome. I love this. The only thing that sucks is that it's constantly on, so it's good and bad. So if I want to just power this down, I guess, just unplug it. So now let's take a look at the red and blue. I'm getting a little messy here, getting too excited. All right, so let's check out blue. We have blue. Let me. And again, I mean, they have other colors too. It's not just red and blue. I believe they have green as well. But yeah, this is exciting, man. Happy, love it. Just being patient. There we go. Where's my power? I got the power. Where's my blue? Oh, here's blue. Okay, blue is blue. That's pretty blue. I mean, that's blue is blue. You know, and not only that, but if I wanted to go nuts, I could just have, I don't know, 12 of these things or however many in one kit. Love it. All right, now let's take a look at red. That was blue. And this is red. Let me see if I could do this without undoing all of it. I just made it a mess. Damn. Look at that red. Turn off the lights. Look at that. I mean, these are the real deal, guys. These are the real deal. And if you want to get fancy, well, you guys should know. Well, I don't know if it'll work with the lights themselves, but I know if you put, yeah, no, it's not gonna work. I know if you put, turn on the lights, please. If you put a red light behind a blue filter, you get purple. So I know that works like that. So that's pretty cool. So let me clean this up a little bit, and we'll check out the light strips. Alright, so we're back. So now we're going to check out the LED strips. So these work a little bit differently because you actually have to connect them. You have to add the cable to it, which it comes with. It comes with two. So let's go ahead and do that now. Yeah, let's just undo it. There we go. So here we go. We have one. Now let's see. Let's plug one of these bad boys in. Plugged in. Plug it into the board. Cable down. Perfect. I'm gonna try something else too once I get this one in. There we go. So here's my power. Here's my cable. Oh my god. Let's see what we got. Damn, that's pretty bright. There you go. So I mean, that's brighter than anything Bandai's gonna sell you, that's for sure. That's for sure. And you, what, Bandai, you're paying what, 15, 20 bucks for two? 20 bucks and you get this. 30 or 40 and you get the USB deal. So, okay, so we got that. So we know that works like that. Now, can we connect the two strips on the same circuit? I don't know, maybe I'll blow it out. We'll find out. Or maybe there's not enough power to light the other ones. It should be. I mean, LED, the power draw on LEDs is very minimal. So let's see. Damn, that light blinded me. So let's see. Will this work? There we go. We're in. Now this thing wants to go face down. Alright. Power. Let there be light. Boom! It works. Go turn off the lights. Go turn off the lights. It's intense. I mean, that's bright. Look at that. Look at that. I don't think you need any more light. That's incredible. That's awesome. So, turn it back on. Thank you. And these I connected on basically the same circuit. So it's running off of the one port of the expansion board. So if you could do that, you could do that with the other LEDs. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
It is, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
It is. It is awesome. It's just nice when things finally start going your way. Alright guys, so let's do a little test. Here, working in the dark, we have the perfect grade 7 sword head, right? I move the back just for ease. Let me turn this on. Can I turn this on? Get tweezers. See, this is what I'm talking about. You shouldn't be this much trouble to turn on a thing of lights. So there we go. Right? That's what the Bandai LED. It's not that constant. Well, it's not constant at all. It's battery powered, but you know, it goes in and out. It'll dim and then it'll get bright and it'll dim again. If you leave this on, it won't last that long because again, it's battery powered. So let's go ahead, turn this off.
Can you see? Wow.
Oh, just in case so you guys can see the sides. Again, no, it's already dimming on me. Alright, so we got the LED, the Bandai one, module out, right, out of the head. So now let's see how this comes together. So here's my expansion board. Let's just go with LED. Let's go with white. This is everything here is green, so nothing's gonna look that pretty. Red or blue is not gonna look good with this. There you go. So where's my white? Here we go. White. I think these are white. Could have mixed them up when I was in my excitement. So we're gonna go with one first. All right. Let's go with one. The only thing I think these Light My Brick things need, these kits need, is some way to put the expansion board and whatever way you decide to go with power, like some sort of case. So I was thinking of maybe getting whatchamacall, a Raspberry Pi case and using that as a way. Turn off the lights, please. Thank you. See? Look how much brighter that is. Look at that. Compared to what was there before, that Bandai LED, and that's just one. If I throw two in here, I'm gonna throw a second and I'm gonna try to close it. There we go. There's our two LEDs. There's our two LEDs. Look at that. Look at the light coming out of the side there. Out of the back. You couldn't get that with the LED, the Bandai LED. You couldn't. And guess what? This is constant power. So I could theoretically just put this on my perfect grade strike and be good with it. And then since I have this expansion board, I can connect more LEDs and have them on other Gunpla. And again, all to constant power. So, and just to show you guys there's a little bit of a light leak here in the back, on this back panel, but you see the cables are thin enough where I was able to at least put this back on, and the cables are there. So all in all, pretty good. Alright guys, so I'm gonna get some measurements for you guys so you guys can see how big some of these parts are. You can have an idea. So let's start with one of the light strips, the LED strips. So I have my trusty calipers right here. Nothing special. Let's turn this on. And this is 1.83 inches. Let me see. There we go. 1.83 inches. That's the length of the LED strip. Now, height, I'm going to take it from the connector. Is 0.08. So that's 2.1 millimeters, right? Yep, 2.1 millimeters. So actually, let me get the LED strip in millimeters for you guys. .46. That's the length. That's the length of the LED strip in millimeters. 46.8 millimeters. So it's a little under 2 inches in length and not even a tenth in height. So pretty small. The expansion board, let's go with length first, and I'll get you guys both inches and millimeters. This is a 6 plug expansion board. And this is 23, let me see, there you go, 23.6 millimeter or 0.93 inch, 93rds of an inch, so almost an inch. Pretty small. And then let's do the height again here. Let's go with millimeters first. It's 4.2 millimeters. Or 0.16 of an inch. So again, I mean, all these components are pretty small. And then here we have a cable. Well, you can't even see it on the video. It's black, so, and of course my mat's black, so it kind of blends in. So the length of the extension is about 6 inches. It's about 6 inches. Can't even see it. There you go. So that's 6 inches. Fairly small, but again, doesn't need to go that far. You know, pretty good deal all in all. Alright, now looking at the USB cable. Standard USB, nothing special here. Nothing special. The length, let's measure the length. You almost get a foot. Let's go with 11.25 inches. So that's pretty good. It gives you some leeway as far as power is concerned. So it gives you a little bit of space there to reach out and touch something. So, and then lastly, let's take a look here at the actual size of these LEDs. how big or how small are they. So first, let's see what we're working with. Jeez. 0.15 of an inch, 3.8 millimeters. That's how wide this little LED is. And then height, height 0.05 of an inch and 1.3, right? Yeah, 1.3 millimeters. I'm telling you, these things are tiny, which is ideal for Gunpla. We can get it into places where we couldn't before. I mean, the cabling is super small. I mean, super small. I mean, honestly, it looks like thread for sewing. That's how thin this wire is. These wires is too. But yeah, all in all, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm hoping that this can help some of you guys out there in your projects. And yeah, I'll get back to my final thoughts coming up. Alright guys, so my final thoughts on the Light My Bricks lighting kits or LEDs. Thumbs up. They're great. I don't know if you could tell my excitement in the video, but I was pretty excited. They're pretty bright. They're tiny. So you could probably, with double-sided tape, you know, very small piece, stick it on the, wherever you want, the inside of the head, chest, where else? Maybe even on a weapon. Maybe. So it's just a matter of rerouting the wires, snake it through wherever you want, and then you pick your choice of power you want. You have battery options. Again, the kits came with the battery watch, the CR2032s, which is probably the most common battery watch you can find. You can find that in any grocery store. It's something that's readily available. It's not some of these funkier size that Bandai goes with. So that they have a AA option as well, or you could just do what I did, get the USB connectors, get a male or female extension from Amazon for $8, and you can have constant power. This was a great kit, and I don't know if people will use it off of my review, because this is the first video I've seen that that's not related to Lego, because every other video I've seen with that has to do with Light My Bricks is all Lego related. So this is probably the first one that's not Lego related. So I'm hoping that maybe not just modelers that do Gunpla, but maybe you guys out there that do motorcycles, cars, maybe even helicopters, planes, anything, or even for dioramas too, you know, this could be an option for you, and it's not expensive. For the two USB adapters, the red and blue LEDs, each is a 4-pack, and shipping, I want to say it was $75 from Australia. The shipping itself was $21, which wasn't that bad. And then the rest of it, I mean, it's a pretty good deal when you look at all the other options that are out there. The Bandai LED modules are $15 to $20 for 2, and they're terrible. I know there's somebody else that does LEDs for Gunpla. I've seen them. They're cool. They have the option where you can like turn them on with the magnet. That's cool. But again, last time I saw them, I think they were $40 or $50. Not cheap for a set of 2. This blows all of that out of the water. Unless you're soldering and doing your own LEDs, I think this is the best route right here. So I want to give kudos to Light My Bricks. They did not pay me for anything. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm just really excited for what they have given to the world or to the modeling community. Even though it's not marketed to us, it doesn't mean that we shouldn't use it or that we can't use it. So I highly recommend them. Go ahead and look on their website. It's I think it's lightmybricks.com. Yeah, lightmybricks.com. Go ahead on their website, look them up, look at everything they have to offer. These two kits were in the DIY section of their webpage. So again, awesome. I love it. I could not recommend it anymore. And yeah, so hopefully this brought something to you guys that you haven't seen before or even thought about. And that's it. So until next time, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.